Hello everyone, I'm here and in today's video let's talk about potential disaster on Fantasmal Flames release. So this new Charizard set is going to release in November. If nothing gets delayed, it's going to happen on 14th. But there are a couple of rather disturbing news circling around social media about the release of the Fantasmal Flames. The first one surrounding the Charizard UPC is not necessarily disturbing, but there's been a news announced that the Shinji Kanda Oricorio, this one but in English, won't be included in the Fantasmal Flames set, but rather it will be the second promo for the Charizard UPC. Some of you might be disappointed, especially that Pokemon product is these days rather hard to get or hard to get for a nice price. So yeah, that might be disappointing on one hand, but on the other, it's rather sure, so it's like there's no RNG and you'll be able to get it for sure if you get the UPC. So that's like a nice turnaround if you get the UPC, and it will be included in with this, of course, Charizard. I have a mixed feelings, to be honest, about this Charizard. I'm not sure if I like it actually. If this art, on one hand it's unique, but on the other it's rather plain. In real life it might look nicer with nice texture, so I'll probably be happy to have it either way. Let me know what you think. However, there's one scary thing about that UPC, because also in social media, I've seen it in a couple of places. I don't know necessarily the origin of this photo, but it's a bit disturbing. Yeah, this is the photo. Apparently someone got like bunch of the promos already and photo in the car, and there might be potential that they are getting stolen. And that happened before with Evolving Skies, Moonbryon and Rayquaza. So this might be a bit disturbing, and it might be worthwhile to record your openings of the UPC if you plan to open them, to have a record that your promos are missing. There's a chance that it might happen if so many are getting stolen or something else is happening. I don't know. And obviously, like, Pokemon Company has been increasing their ability to print stuff, and they might not have all the securities figured out, or someone is not checking everything properly. So it might happen to you if you are very unlucky that your promos might be missing, if the quality control is not on par and they are not checking every box. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't happen to you, but be aware that there's a chance that this might happen, especially with all the mishaps recently surrounding the Fantasmal Flames. And this, for the record, was announced by Pokemon Alert, for example, on Twitter. There were a couple of things that happened with Fantasmal Flames. Apparently it was printed at the same time the Mega Evolution was being printed, and there were events, people finding Fantasmal Flames. Of course, there was like Fantasmal Flames was being found in the Checklane Blisters triple packs, and apparently someone pulled the Golden Charizard EX, the chase card from this set, from the ETB for Mega Evolution. I'm not sure how it's like. I found it on Reddit. There might have been some quality controls not working. There are also other explanations, of course, like someone just trying to justify having the card before the release. So yeah, it's a bit sketchy, and if you think about it, like the worst case scenario, like someone is stealing these cards, and then like for Mega Evolutions, for example, the gold cards are like the rarest cards ever. So like, what if someone just stole the product, and that's why it's so hard to pull? Like, hasn't been proven, but weird stuff is happening. And because of the hype, and this card is being so damn expensive, like the gold cards are like over $600 raw at the moment, and this is after they fell considerably in price. So like different scenarios, it's like if someone has access, like I can imagine a scenario, especially that it happened once already, and this time there's people who might allegedly try to do it, or in theory, like just like taking these cards out of factories and then selling them later on eBay, or any other platform. They might know how to hide what they did and just sell them legally. There haven't been any like clear signs that it happened with Mega Evolution, but like the Fantasmal Flames and all these photos circulating in social media, they make it like unclear if like something like shady didn't happen. Yeah, I'd be happy to know what you think actually in the comments, but there's something shady going on, and this is not surprising. Like, I think there's like the market is stalling a little bit, doesn't necessarily know where to go at the moment, but it probably will go up. I don't think the Pokemon card market is going to crash really hard anytime soon. There might be like a small correction, I would say, so the prices will drop a bit and then just start raising up again. But yeah, it's like I'm not surprised like people are trying to earn whatever they can when the craze is up. And of course, I'm one of the new people who came to the hobby quite recently, like a few months ago. I've been following it, of course, for some time before. And I was just like, I got it to collect cards, open some packs, and maybe play it, not necessarily to make money. I just wanted to create this channel to try to document it, and like it was, and it still is really fascinating how everything around Pokemon cards is evolving. Arts and the game and the economy of this is so fascinating. So I just wanted to try to talk about it and to create a content on it, because I have so much fun with it, and that was my reason. But it's so interesting to see what all these things are happening. This video was purely to just warn you that this might happen to you, that your promos are missing, and let me know what you think about everything that's going on around Fantasmal Flames, which is Charizard set, which focus mainly on Charizards, and there's no sign that any Gengar SARs are coming this time around in Fantasmal Flames. So Charizards will be main chase cards, and there might not be Oricorio if all the leaks confirm it. So there will be just potentially only Gold Charizard and the Charizard SAR. So this will be the focus. And it's going to be very interesting to see how the economy of those Charizard cards will unfold. Obviously, Charizard cards were one of the most expensive cards on the market, and this might happen once more. But let me know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. This was MTCG. Have a good one.